everyone, and welcome to another vlog. My name is Laura, and if you're new here, I like to romanticize my life as I go through grad school after being... I have ADHD and I'm just trying to get back to the things that I dropped. Anyways, today is the 1st of April and I got my first email back from my thesis committee and a lot of positive comments. I'm really excited, and a lot of the suggestions that my professor gave me were pretty valid and not that hard to fix or anything like that. If anything, because he's like a fresh eye, he was able to see mistakes that it was kind of hard for me and my thesis director to see because we are so close to it. So when I was reading his comments, I was like, oh, he has a point. With his comments alone, it's not that big of a rework, so it's not a rework at all anyway. I'll be able to turn it in when I need to, like at the time that I want to. So far, I'm still waiting on my other member to send me their comments of my thesis and I could get to work on it. I do have therapy in a couple of minutes, and one thing that I really want to talk about, which I'll have to mention again with my psychiatrist this month, is the fact that I've just been so tired. I have implemented naps again into my routine, and today, literally, I just woke up from one. I woke up from my second nap. I don't know, maybe my body is just telling me that it is ready to take a long rest after the semester is over and it needs the rest now, so it's making me take naps. But I'm telling you, I'll be in the middle of reading or in the middle of doing my morning journal. Literally, I'm done with my first coffee and I am just dozing off. My first nap, I woke up at around 8-ish and my first nap was at like around 9:45. Might as well have stayed asleep. I drank a whole cup of coffee and then I ended up going to sleep. That's not normal. And then same with my second nap. I was reading for school and I just couldn't keep my eyes open. I was so tired. But anyways, I'm going to see what the issue is in case it has anything to do with, like, I guess some depression or something like that, right? I don't know. But I do want to talk to my psychiatrist, who I have an appointment for next week, about my ADHD medication because they just aren't working anymore. I used to not need to take these naps, but even with being on my stimulant, I'm still really tired. So I want to see what's up what's up with that, because I could really use the help for this last month, this last push. And as I mentioned in my March epilogue, I did get accepted into the PhD program, so I obviously would want to have that help once I'm a student again. So I don't know, just wanted to say happy Monday. So Happy Wednesday, everybody. It has been an interesting week, honestly. I had therapy on Monday and many revelations. Let's say that. So I don't think I've mentioned it recently, especially since I didn't post at all in March, but I have been taking way too many naps than usual. And it turns out, right, who would have thought that I was very mentally exhausted after basically overworking myself to turn in my thesis on time. I don't really regret it. I just basically need to restructure my work routine so as to not get mentally exhausted again. Because your girl is taking like two naps a day. And on that note, it was really funny because in therapy I also realized that my driving and the way that I drive, in a sense, has a lot to do with my ADHD, which means that I also have like a whole routine. Backstory real quick, I really don't like it when people ask me to play a specific song while I'm driving because it's my music in the background, right? Turns out that the reason why it gets me so frustrated is because they're basically disrupting my routine in driving, and now I have to like focus on something else as opposed to focusing on driving, and it's, I don't know. Again, I feel like that meme that came out where it's like the whole time, but for me it's like ADHD the whole time. I got back the first set of comments from one of my committee members, and it's not as bad. I may have already talked about this. Anyways, they're pretty great comments and like such an easy workaround, so that's exciting. I did, however, have to ask one of my other committee member if he could turn it in by the end of the week, because I do want to stick to a specific deadline, and he tends to procrastinate a lot in a certain sense. So he's definitely one of those professors where you gotta like check your email, like annoy him, you know? So that's basically what I'll be working on over the weekend and next week. This week, however, I have to work on an abstract for my final class essay, and I was really worried about that essay because I still needed to read one more book so that I could write about 3 books within that one essay. But I was talking to my professor for that class, and basically told me that I don't need to. I could just do my essay on the one book, which is My Bondage, My Freedom. Basically, I'm expanding on my presentation for this essay, which was the point. So that's pretty cool. Because I don't have to read the last book on Frederick Douglass, that means I have started fun reading bigger books now, and I started with Bride by Ali Hazelwood. I think I'm about to start chapter 3, and it's already getting good. I'm a sucker for werewolf smut though, to be honest, so that's fine. I can't wait to get to the action, if you know what I mean. Anyways. So yeah, I'll just be working on my abstract, and I'll update you guys on that later. I have so far. I'm not that done, but the light's gone, my energy's gone, and I don't think I'm gonna record the rest of it, but I still need to do this table, add what I was gonna put there, and finish cleaning up this mess. I'm also doing laundry, but again, I don't think I'm going to record any of that at all. Oh look, that's me. Good morning and happy Saturday. As you guys just hopefully saw, I was deep cleaning and reorganizing my room. It's really funny because the last couple of days have not been really mental healthing in a sense, and I decided to just really focus on my rest, and I've been sleeping in for the past couple of 3 days, which is something that I had stopped doing for a while, and I feel rested. I had mentioned to my therapist that I was thinking of talking to my psychiatrist about upping my stimulants, and she was like, hey, I mean, I'm sure that's the case, but what if you're just so tired? Oh, because one of the main reason why I was thinking of upping my stimulants is because even after taking them, I would just be so tired that I would be taking 2 naps a day. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this either earlier in the vlog or last vlogs, but I was up to 2 naps a day even with my stimulant, and I was just like, something's not adding up. That was gonna be a conversation that I was gonna bring up with my psychiatrist, but yesterday, before I started cleaning my room, I decided to take a stimulant again. And like I mentioned, I have been sleeping in for the past couple of days, so I can honestly say I'm well rested in a sense. And who would have thought that my stimulant works now? Yeah, I have just been mentally exhausted that now that I'm getting my rest and relaxation, my stimulants work again. I'm obviously still gonna talk to my psychiatrist about my stimulants and see where we are, at least on her end and everything like that. But I feel like as long as I keep a good routine of having enough sleep, I don't think we need to go up in them, at least not yet. That's what pretty much helped me get through all of this cleaning and reorganization, just because on Thursday I was pretty low, and then Friday I just woke up with this energy, this ADHD energy to just tackle my room. And I'm not actually done yet. There's just some tidying up that I need to do, but the bigger chunks that were just piling up for days, maybe even a month or 2, is finally taken care of. As you guys can see, I have a rug, and now the baby girl could jump on my bed without any issues. I don't know why, but I think she's scared of wood floors. You know, after I'm done recording one vlog, I basically start recording the other one, so you'll most likely see me finish my room next time. But again, like I said, I'm just really glad that I was able to get out of my depressive funk and clean my depression mess. And I forgot to mention that, as you'll probably see when this is loaded, I did go through another name change on my YouTube, and I can completely understand that that's probably one of my issues of why my channel can't grow. But I've just have been so stuck with the name because I don't know what I like. But so far, I'm very, very satisfied where it is right now. This is where I'm going to end the video. And if you're still here, how about maybe consider clicking the subscribe button? Maybe hitting a little like? Mayhaps? If this is where we part, then I hope you have a nice, wonderful time zone, and I will hopefully see you in the next one.